Story 1. Don't slow down to a stop when you miss your turn or exit. This happens on city roads as well as highways. Story 2. Assume other drivers are unpredictable and may act irrationally at any moment. Defensive driving is highly effective. Story 3. I think the best piece of advice given to me 35 years ago when I was learning to drive is, drive in a way that doesn't force others to change their speed or direction because of you. This advice has served me well. I've been reading all your comments with interest, and a few things have come to mind. I believe a better word than cause would be force. Of course, there will be times when speed and direction adjustments are necessary, such as joining or allowing others to join a main road. In those situations, it is a cooperative effort, and both you and others should expect to make adjustments to suit the circumstances. I am referring more to moments that can become problematic, such as pulling out of a junction when an approaching car is too close, changing lanes too near another car, or doing so without indicating. That kind of thing. Story 4. Leave several car lengths between you and the next vehicle on the freeway. Sudden braking due to insufficient space can significantly contribute to traffic congestion on freeways. Story 5. Everyone says to use your signal, which I completely agree with. However, it is important to not trust someone else's signal until you are certain they are turning or slowing down. Some people forget to turn it off. Story 6. Respect school zones and crossing guards. Children are unpredictable, and adhering to reduced speed limits can prevent tragedies. Story 7. Give a fool all the room they need. Sometimes that means slowing down a bit and letting them get ahead of you, even if you are the one who is correct. Story 8. Stop pulling out right in front of me so I have to slam my brakes when you could have waited 2 seconds to go since no one is behind me. I really dislike that. Story 9. Stop running red lights. Also, turn your lights on if it is raining, foggy, or any time your wipers are on. Story 10. A good driver is predictable. Whenever your eyes are affected by passing cars with high beams, focus your vision on the white line to the right. It may still impact your vision, but it won't affect the part you use for driving. Story 11. You need to look over your shoulder before changing lanes. Do not rely on your side mirrors, as there is always a risk of blind spots. The same applies when turning at corners, in case there are pedestrians. Story 12. It's a cooperative game, not a competitive one. The winning condition is that everyone gets home safely and nobody ends up in the hospital. Story 13. Slower traffic should keep to the right. Alternatively, keep to the right except when passing. Both of these slogans appear on large metal signs along the highway, but mysteriously, no one except me has ever read them. Story 14. Driving is not a competition. Communicate effectively and allow others to drive at their own pace without getting in their way. Some people drive slower than you while others drive faster. Choose your speed and try to let others choose theirs. Move over when someone wants to pass you, regardless of how fast you are going. Being passed is not a personal insult, nor is the desire to pass someone else. Story 15. Do not drive if you do not know what a turn signal is. I have just eliminated 80% of all drivers. You are welcome. Story 16. Move up or move over if you are in the passing lane. There is so much unnecessary traffic because someone is sitting in the passing lane as if it is a lazy river. Story 17. Driving on public roads is a collaborative and cooperative undertaking. It is not competitive or performative, nor is it a zero-sum game. Everyone can reach their destination. Instances where someone's life or livelihood depends on getting somewhere 3 minutes faster are extremely rare. While I am not an actuary, I would wager that reckless driving has caused more harm than good by a significant margin. Story 18. Assume everyone around you is an inconsiderate and distracted driver. One of these 3 conditions is likely always true. Story 19. For the love of everything you hold dear, pick a lane and stay in it. Don't change lanes continually while trying to reach the next red light quicker than everyone else. Many traffic jams are caused by people changing lanes for no reason, resulting in accidents. Story 20. Never emotionally engage with incidents on the road. If someone cuts you off, slow down and create space. If someone is weaving in traffic, slow down and let them be reckless elsewhere. If someone is driving slowly, wait for an opening, then pass safely and move on. You are not a superhero. It is not your responsibility to bring justice to the road or to teach others a lesson. In most cases, any interaction on the road that is not an accident lasts only 15 to 60 seconds with someone you will never encounter again. Do not let something so minor and trivial become an event that negatively impacts your life. Angry drivers make mistakes, and those mistakes put lives at risk. Story 21. Don't drive faster than you can see. If there's a blind corner or a hill, can you stop if someone suddenly pulls out in front of you, but out of sight? If not, then slow down. Think ahead and leave a safe stopping distance between you and the car in front. Get into the necessary lane for your exit in advance, and keep checking your mirrors for vehicles in your blind spots. I like to keep track of who is around me, and I don't trust anyone on the road. Story 22. Larger gaps between cars are important on highways. Only move to the left to pass, and return to the right as soon as possible. Leave early enough so you don't have to drive faster than is comfortable. Story 23. Don't be in such a hurry. Don't swerve in and out of traffic or cross multiple lanes to avoid missing an exit. If you find yourself in the wrong place, handle it calmly without putting those around you at risk. Story 24. Signal lights should be used to indicate your intention to change lanes or turn, not turned on as you are moving over. Story 25. Pretend everyone in other cars is someone you love and care about. You will drive more defensively and actively look out for others. Additionally, it may help reduce your blood pressure. Story 26. Go when it's your turn at a four-way stop. Don't be polite and let others go when it's your turn. You will only cause confusion and slow everything down for everyone. Story 27. When you are making a multi-lane turn, stay in your lane. If you are on the inside, remain on the inside. If you are in the second lane, stay in the second lane. Story 28. Traffic would go faster for everyone if drivers used the zipper merge. Yes, you who cut in when it is not your turn in the merge. It would be faster for you too. Story 29. As a Brit living in America, I think my American friends are tired of hearing me complain about this. But why doesn't anyone indicate at roundabouts here? Show your intentions like the rest of the world. Always signal right when passing the turn before your exit. Story 30. If your car has it, use the automatic setting for headlights. They turn on automatically when it is dark or when the wipers are activated. Many people drive with only their daytime running lights in limited or no visibility. Story 31. When leaving a shopping center, find a traffic light. I have told my children that if someone hits you, it will not be your fault. It is tempting to choose the quicker option, but it can cost you. Story 32. I'm begging you to set your cruise control and quit texting. Everyone can tell you're texting even before they pass you, and we all dislike it. Story 33. Stop blocking intersections. Just because there isn't a sign reminding you not to do it doesn't mean that it's okay. While you're sitting and waiting for the light, other people could be crossing. Story 34. Drive slower. I used to speed everywhere and found driving very stressful. Now I drive the speed limit in the slow lane and only move over if I am passing. My 20-mile commute takes 40 minutes instead of 30, but my life has improved significantly from not dealing with the stress. Story 35. To exit the car, open the door with your right hand and look backward. Story 36. Signal properly. That's it, just signal. Let other drivers know what you are doing. It's easy to do. Your hand is literally inches from the signal. Story 37. Anticipating what the other driver might do. I was once driving down a highway at over 50 miles per hour and saw a tractor trailer pulled over just before a side road. I noticed a car approaching the highway from the side road. I realized that the driver might not see me because of the tractor trailer. I was right because as I got close, he pulled out. I was prepared for this, slowed down quickly, and was able to switch to the other lane since there was no traffic coming from the opposite direction. It always frustrated me that insurance companies could charge me more because of my age, gender, and how long I had held a license. Personally, I believe that if they are going to charge me more than someone else, I should receive the extra money I paid back at a certain point. It's unfair. Story 38. Please use a zipper pattern when merging. I am requesting you. Additionally, the mobile phone remains in a downward position while in motion. Story 39. Learn to zipper merge. Once you understand that the zipper merge is superior for traffic flow compared to merging randomly, you may find yourself frustrated as others do not utilize this technique. Story 40. My main advice is to practice patience and courtesy while driving. If everyone followed this rule, the number of traffic accidents would decrease significantly, making travel much safer and more enjoyable for everyone. Story 41. When I create separation in a traffic jam to let you over because of your turn signal, seize the gap. Story 42. Drive defensively, never aggressively or assertively. Don't hold your ground. Just let the angry driver pass you and stay far away. Story 43. I always like the idea that when you're stuck in traffic, you are the traffic. It has helped me keep things in perspective during times I would have otherwise been frustrated and on my way to road rage. I am a much calmer driver now. Story 44. 1. If you pull in front of someone, do not make them slow down. Do not be afraid of the large tunnel. Maintain your speed. When changing lanes, use your signal. For drivers who see the signal, it is not a challenge, so there is no need to race up and block the lane change. Story 45. Break the snake. Every morning, I watch as people speed up to cars that are slowing down. Every morning, I am tailgated by individuals who want to accelerate into vehicles that are decelerating. For the love of Odin, have some patience. Story 46. Stop putting those new driver, please be patient stickers on your car. Your first car is a BMW? No, stop. You're a tool. Story 47. When making a left turn at a traffic light, pull into the intersection and wait for an opening from the other side. When the light changes, you can complete your turn without waiting for the next signal. This is especially important when there is no leading green for left turns, as it prevents delays that could have been avoided. Story 48. When you are in the right lane of the freeway and someone is merging into your lane, do not slow down. It is their responsibility to match your speed, not the other way around. Story 49. There is an effective third option between accelerating and braking, where you do not touch either pedal. Every day, I observe people braking unnecessarily, then speeding up only to brake again, instead of simply easing off the accelerator slightly and gradually slowing down or maintaining the same speed. Story 50. When in a line of traffic, stopped at a light, watch 2 to 3 cars ahead and start moving with them without hitting the car immediately in front of you. This can help get more cars through the light by reducing the delay caused by only waiting for the car in front of you. Similarly, on the highway, watch cars as far ahead as possible so you can brake earlier rather than just reacting to the brake lights of the car in front of you. Story 51. Follow the rules of the road. I appreciate you letting me go first at a 4-way stop, but please drive your car. Story 52. Use your blinker. I dislike trying to navigate roundabouts because most people do not use their turn signals, making it difficult to know which way they are going. Story 53. Learn to drive the speed limit. Going any faster will not get you to your destination any quicker. Instead, it could lead to an accident, being pulled over for speeding and possibly facing jail time. Story 54. If you are going to turn off the main road onto a side road, do not slow down so much that you are practically stopping in the middle of the road. Slow down a bit, but make that turn with a smooth flow. That is my pet peeve with other drivers. Having to slam on my brakes only to see that they are turning right into a clear and open side street. Story 55. Keep a safe following distance. It prevents you from riding your brakes or slamming on them and reduces random stopping in traffic. Story 56. Merge onto the highway at the speed of traffic. Many drivers are traveling 10 miles per hour below the flow of traffic when merging, which is very dangerous. Story 57. If you are driving in the passing lane at a similar speed to the car next to you and you see someone approaching from behind, accelerate for 5 to 10 seconds to pass and then move over to let them proceed on their way. Story 58. Just wear a seat belt. You are a human being operating a large vehicle surrounded by other drivers in similar vehicles. If you collide with another vehicle, one of you could be severely injured. If it is good enough for professional race car drivers and astronauts, it is good enough for you too. Story 59. For me, it's about learning how to ease off the acceleration instead of tapping or slamming the brakes. Far too many people feel that there is no option between pressing the accelerator and pressing the brake. Story 60. If someone is driving erratically, let them go ahead of you. Trying to speed past them means you cannot keep an eye on them. Story 61. For newer Toyota Highlander drivers, adjust the aim of your headlights or people are going to keep flashing their high beams at you. They were shipped with the beam angle aimed too high. It's a known issue and can be fixed easily with a screwdriver or socket. Story 62. Turn signals are for everyone else's information around you, not something to do sometimes when you feel like it. Stop being lazy. Story 63. The entrance ramp is for reaching highway speeds or speed that matches traffic to merge safely and seamlessly, not for maintaining 50 miles per hour until you're a mile down the highway. Story 64. The on-ramp is designed for accelerating to highway speed. Do not drive slowly at 30 miles per hour. Merge, then accelerate. Reach the speed of traffic before merging. Story 65. Use the left lane for passing only, then move back over. The time people would save in highway traffic, the reduction in collisions, and emergency services being able to respond effectively, along with many other benefits, make this a clear choice. I am surprised this isn't mentioned more often. Story 66. Just follow the rules so everyone knows what is going on. Do not try to be polite and get people to do strange things that make situations dangerous. Story 67. Signal more often. Whether changing lanes or making a turn, always signal your direction early. It is surprising how many people do not take the time to do this. Story 68. If you are using the brake pedal on the motorway, either you are doing something wrong or someone else is. Story 69. Follow the zipper method when merging in heavy traffic. It is frustrating when everyone waits until the last minute and piles in front of you while you are trying to let one person go and alternate instead of allowing many people into one parking space. Story 70. Lane discipline is important. Many people insist on staying in the left lane when others wish to pass. The failure to move to the right causes frustration, and then drivers are forced to change lanes to go around the slow driver in the left lane. It is not your responsibility to police others. If someone wants to pass, let them pass. Story 71. Allow people to make mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen if you are prepared for that. 75% of accidents would not occur. Leave a little extra room between you and the car in front on the motorway in case they brake. Expect that person to turn right and signal left. Don't drive 40 in a 30 in case a child runs out. Many people argue, I had the right of way or I was in the right. They shouldn't have done that. Honestly, is being right so important that you would risk having a crash for it? Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.